Dan Fitzsimmons worked as a top executive in the advertising business for 25 years before leaving it all behind to pursue the making of a revolutionary new cable network entitled simply The Puppy Channel. He came up with this idea while watching the O.J. Simpson trial and while flipping through channels during one of the long breaks, found nothing on television to watch that didn't strike him as bothersome in some way. There were soap operas, reruns, game shows, the usual crap that makes up most of daytime TV. He figured he couldn't be the only person facing this problem, and turning off the TV was not an acceptable solution. He determined that there needed to be a sort of parking place on television, a channel that people could flip to that would be reliably relaxing and enjoyable, while waiting for another favorite program to come on, or just wanting to have the TV on in the background as you do whatever it is that you do. The light bulb went off when Fitzsimmons thought back to a day when his wife and he had gone into the city to get lunch and walked past a booth the Animal Protective League had set up in one of the office buildings. The main attraction of the booth, as I'm sure you can guess, was puppies. Fitzsimmons recalls people of all types gathering around, men and women in business suits, moms pushing strollers, even the UPS man, standing together, smiling, talking to one another, and enjoying the simple pleasure of watching puppies. He realized then what television needed, a channel devoted entirely to showing footage of puppies, with soft instrumental music in the background, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There should be no people or talking of any kind, no commercials, just simply puppies all the time. Out of the hundreds of channels that existed on cable television, why couldn't the Puppy Channel be one of them? Because honestly, who doesn't love puppies? It was to be, in Fitzsimmons' mind, a refuge from regular television. Here's a clip to show you an idea. He had it all figured out. The Puppy Channel wouldn't have to get a large percentage of viewers to do well. In his research, he found that a core TV channel, which had about 1/10 of 1% of the TV audience watching during prime time, was worth over $30 million. The channel could make money through fees from cable operators, product placement, and sponsorship. In focus group polls, 37% of people said they would prefer the Puppy Channel to TBS, and 41% said they would prefer it to CNBC. The media loved the Puppy Channel also, and positive blurbs about it appeared in magazines like Entertainment Weekly and USA Today. There was no logical reason, at least in Dan Fitzsimmons' mind, why the Puppy Channel should fail. Unfortunately, the polls and media hype meant little to the people who mattered most in getting the Puppy Channel in motion during those early years. Fitzsimmons presented his idea to Ted Turner, Rupert Murdoch, and other top cable executives, all with no luck. No one was willing to dedicate the amount of bandwidth in a satellite needed for an entire cable network of just puppies. Fitzsimmons kept at it for 5 years and eventually did get the Puppy Channel on a local cable network for a spell. However, with no corporate sponsorship and little support, he eventually pulled the plug once and for all. His revolutionary vision is still just that, a vision. But I must ask my viewers this: why not the Puppy Channel? Fitzsimmons came to the conclusion that it was just too out of the box for modern day TV. He called it a refuge from normal TV, leading to the conclusion that TV is something people need saving from. It's an unwelcome idea to the people in charge of making it. What, then, is the purpose of television? To inform, to sell, to entertain, and what's more entertaining than puppies?